History defines us. Take it on a grain of salt, but we are defined on what we view or what we browse online. Host credibility and cleanliness will depend on what the user browses and his actions on the web. Clicks are users' decisions. One must be always aware of. This is a product review on one of our forensic tool, WhizView. Before we go right into it, cue the intro. On the last week's Code With Me series, I have shown how to extract the user's browser history with the aid of Chrome's history file from browser and SQLite 3. Link on the upper right corner of this video if you want to watch it. That series is the basic stuff. This tool is the deal breaker. So this tool implements report generation. This will extract a detailed report with regards to the user browser access. Information such as complete URL, the web page title, the visit count, and the last time the user visits, or the date of visit on a certain URL. Second, this will also extract a timeline of the web browsing activity on a certain user or machine. This would aid the investigation should there be any malicious or fraudulent activity from a user. The program will generate the report for that click by click. This program is also capable of generating report for the topmost visited website on a user's browser's activity. The most visited website is then tallied and is represented by a graph. By far, those are just some of the early features of this application. The updates are on its way, so we'll get on hold to that. For now, let's run WhizView and show you what it's made of. We are asked to input the directory of the history file to be extracted. So let's first set this one to the default location of the browsing history of Google Chrome. So let's launch that. So once we have that, we now have the tag for tool. This is WhizView. I think it's a cool name that indicates web history view. So you all can see the simple and clean view here. First, we'll type on help so we can have the command store for this application. So here's our command for this tool. As I've said, so first we have hisraw. Hisraw generates web browsing history reports in CSV format. The information such as complete URL, the web page title, the visit count, and the last time the user visits or the date of visit of a certain URL will be displayed on the report file. Then next we have view by date. This extracts a timeline in a form of CSV report also. So time will be in GMT. Then view by hits. This print the top website tallied on the machine. Then next we have clear or CLS as usual. This clear all to text screen. Then exit, halt, or quit to terminate the program. And help to provide the command line option for this program. So now that you have the idea of all the commands for this application, let's clear the view and proceed with the first feature. So let's type CLS to clear the entire view. Let's generate a report that will extract the raw history from the database. So now that we have extracted the DB file for the history DB file on Chrome, and now we're ready to extract it. So to do that, we have hisraw report is already been finished. So let's try to access that. So here's our report right now. So this is sample. As you can see here, the URL, the title, the visit count, and the date. We can see all that one. Here's the URLs here, and the title of the web page that I have visited. As you can see all of it here. Then this one's that, and the date. Alright, so as you can see, the date and the date is not arranged yet, and that would be for the next feature. So right now this is the raw report I can show, and Now, for the sake of this demo, we'll recreate a new browser file by performing some live browsing. Take note of the sites we'll visit so you can pinpoint those as we run the tool. Alright, let's do it. And now that we're done, let's input out our new directory. So this will be our new directory. And enter. Then it's raw. Get the raw format report. Report has been done. Here is the output. Alright. So have some view. I hope you familiarize yourself with sites that we've been browsing, alright? So we have this, we search for the history of Python on Google, this site, some YouTube videos, and some Stack Overflow stuff. Right? Familiar with that one, right here. Let's go Bendy. Next web. And my website. Then we have the title. Here's the title for the web browser or the web pages that we've been browsing. Artificial intelligence, data engineering, and some Scrubendy, and some topic from my blog, and also the date. Take note that the date here is in GMT, so here it is. So like we browsed for just 8:36 to 8:41. So for 5 minutes, that's a 5 minutes browsing, and that results to that 5-minute browsing results to 78 logs. Stay tuned for the next video as we'll take on the top site visits and sorted report from your liking. To have a glimpse on the next video, see this. We'll proceed with the most interesting part here, and that is getting the top most web hits or visit from a user. So we have here the input. So display the best of. This indicates that the number here indicates the numerical order for the most visited website. So there you go. So as you can see here, it printed the top 5. Ain't you excited? Hope you enjoyed this video and cue that music.